All right, welcome back, everyone. Today this video is going to be on your syllabus, and I'll also navigate some things on Canvas for you. I'm gonna keep it really quick. I don't want to really kind of over-explain some of the stuff. I know you probably would prefer to read it on your own as well. Okay. Real quick though, I did upload a video about my background on your guys' discussion post, and I also posted it on your orientation module. You will see this video on your orientation module as well, where I think I have it up as week 0. Obviously, this is poli sci, a political science class, Introduction to American Government. Uh, Class starts today and it will end in December, second week. It is fully online. Going to be a little bit different this semester. I haven't had a fully online class with dual enrollment students, so I'm going to need you guys to be your best on being on top of turning things in, staying active on Canvas, and I will do the same on my end when it comes to responding to you guys and getting things graded. Like, here's my information right here. I would suggest for office hours, it's going to be kind of hard to meet in person. Probably won't happen. Most of our issues we could probably solve through a couple messages on Canvas, or if we need to, we can set up a video online appointment. There's this thing called Big Blue Button that's integrated into Canvas. It is exactly like Zoom. We can set up a meeting time. Just send me a message. We'll figure out what time works best for you and works best for me, because I do teach between 2 different campuses. Okay. Now, when it comes to meeting, okay, or messaging, just questions in general, okay, I would suggest that you message me through Canvas and don't email me. The reason why, I have multiple emails. I don't always get the notifications. Canvas, though, I get the notifications straight through my phone. So I would suggest you download the app. Real quick, send me a message. You have a message about an assignment, maybe something popped up, whatever it is, message me on Canvas is probably the best thing to do. Another thing that you can do, this is kind of new, that I've added for this course. There's a Q&A section right here on Canvas, okay? So if you guys go into this discussion post, it's not graded. If you guys ever have a question that you maybe think the whole class might have, put it right here and I could respond to you, and then everyone in the class could see it, because it might be something that they're having an issue with as well. If not, if it's more of a private issue, like maybe you have an issue with your grades, go ahead and just message me directly, okay? So back to syllabus. So don't really need to worry about this drop stuff. These are important dates for you. I'm not going to go over it. I've never had any students drop the class. Besides students I've had to drop myself because they did not show up. Now, showing up, since we're online, your attendance is going to be based off you participating and engaging in course assignments, okay? So if you guys do not post the first discussion post, or if you guys do not do the syllabus quiz, I'm going to have to drop you from the class. Obviously, I'm going to give you guys some warnings. I'm going to talk to your guys' counselors, your, admin, whatever it is. I don't want to drop you guys from the class. Just make sure you get these 2 assignments done. You have 2 weeks. I understand a good amount of you guys already did it, which is good. But try to get that done in the next 2 weeks. I understand we might have some late ads possibly, so that's why I leave it up for 2 weeks. Your first real assignments that'll be based off of like our coursework, you'll see those next week. So think of this first whole week as an intro week for you guys. Ease your guys' ways back into school. Hopefully you guys had a good summer break. Here's our textbook. Now, if you want a physical copy of this, your school should be able to provide that for you, or they should be able to get it from Readly. If not, most of you guys probably don't care about that. Go into files. Here, I'll exit out of this. If you scroll down, it is called Lenz and Holman American Government. It is your full textbook. Download it to your phone, download it to your computer, your device, whatever it is. Mark it up, read it. Make sure you're reading every week. If you can't read, make sure you skim. I post crash course videos from YouTube. I'm also going to be posting personal crash course videos at the end of the chapter to kind of give you guys like a sum up of what I think is important. Okay. Now, you should be keeping up with that. I also post PowerPoint slides, and you guys should be kind of going over that and going over the textbook. You can kind of pick and choose. If you don't really like the textbook too much, maybe focus more on the slides. If you don't like the slides as much, you're more of the textbook. Okay. It's just another resource for you guys to kind of understand this class a little bit and understand material. Here's some of my recommended texts. Don't buy them. It's pointless. If I use them, I will post PDF versions of whatever we need in this course. Okay. Now, course description. This is a general government course. We'll go over a lot of the basics, some of the more things that you should kind of understand as an adult, and just maybe help you understand what your parents or what you guys see in the news, things like that. It's supposed to prepare you to be a better citizen. Okay. Here's a little bit of a schedule. I understand this class sometimes can get kind of boring. Some of this stuff can be repeat because there's a lot of history involved that you guys maybe have gone over, like the Constitution, Articles of Confederation. We talk about some times of wars. We'll talk about each individual branch of government, how to participate within politics. But there is interesting stuff when we talk about things like ideology, when we talk about the media, When we talk about international conflict, we'll talk about criminal policy, food policy. Those are all things that are kind of more fun to talk about in class. I apologize if the first month and a half is kind of like boring. I'll try to make the crash course videos for you guys a little bit more funny because I typically do that in class, bring up current events, stuff like that. Okay. It's just to try to keep you engaged. This back end though of the class, the last 2 months, is a lot of fun. But we got to get through all this base stuff first so you guys get an understanding, and then we can talk about the more fun things. Okay. So, grading breakdown. This is probably the most important thing that we go over. Discussion posts and quick writes, they're worth 10 points each. Discussion posts, really simple. You post, you respond to one classmate all the time unless I state otherwise. Make sure you're always reading directions. Quick writes are pretty fun. I found that a lot of my students actually prefer these over discussion posts. So I'm not really sure if we'll have 5 and 5. It might be we have 4 discussion posts and we have 6 of these. Now these are really fun too, just because they're 5 sentences. It's a little bit more personal and it's almost like a little venting session. You guys will talk about certain topics, whether it's, things that happen out in the real world. Maybe I want to pick your guys' brain on something that popped up in the chapter. Okay. In this class, you'll have 3 current events. Now expect one of these assignments every week or so. There'll be some off weeks. Obviously, that's why there's only 10 of them. Okay. Syllabus quiz, 15 points. The quiz is open. You get unlimited attempts. Please get all 15 points. Trust me, it's easy points. This first discussion post is an easy 10 points. Take the easy points while you can. Okay. Current events. We have 3 of these, 25 points each. There's a template that is posted for them. You'll see your first one probably in about a month or so. Quizzes. We will have a quiz for almost every single individual chapter besides chapter 16, unless we get into it. We will have a Bill of Rights quiz that will supplement for that. Okay. Usually if I ever drop anything, say we like kind of fall back on like maybe you were running out of time towards the end of the semester, I usually drop these quizzes. I drop these more simple assignments. It's rare when I drop these bigger assignments just because there were so much points. Okay. This semester, you will have a debate video response. Usually in my classes, we will have a debate. Since we are not in person though, we will do a video response. Won't really be that hard. It'll be kind of easy. There'll be a string of questions I give to you guys, and it'll be kind of fun. Something different that I've never done in an online course. Now your midterm. It's going to be based off the first 6 chapters in the Bill of Rights, worth 100 points. You'll see this sometime before, like around end of October, beginning of November. Okay. Now your paper, this will get assigned to you around the same time. Now you will have a first draft that is worth 50 points. Peer review, you will pick a partner and you will review and give them feedback on their paper. They will do the same for you, worth 25. Then your final paper is worth 100. Okay. Now your final exam, it's going to be chapters 9 through 16. I messed that up. It shouldn't be 9 through 16. It's actually going to be 7 through 16. So I'll make sure I'll go ahead and edit this out. Okay. Now, you also have an extra credit survey that's worth 10 points. Sometimes I like to throw in other extra credit, but this is kind of what you should expect points wise. All of this totals up to 750 points. Okay. Now, obviously, this is a point-based class, so don't fall behind on missing assignments or think like, oh, I have an A right now. I have a 200 out of 210. I'm good. If you miss assignments, they will start stacking up. Okay. Also, there's a couple extra credit assignments, not too many though. Just try to stay on top of all your things. Now, makeup work policy. Makeup work is accepted, but for excused absences, and you have to be out for an extended amount of time. Okay. This is an online class. My deadlines are pretty open. You always have a week or more to get assignments turned in. For these bigger assignments, you'll see 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a month's worth of time. Okay. There should be no excuse to not get stuff turned in. Now, I get it. Life happens. Maybe you end up in the hospital, whatever, something, and you're out for an extended period of time. Contact me. We'll talk about it, and I'll try to work best with you. But if you're just forgetting deadlines, you're waiting to the last second, not turning things in, I'm not really going to accept that. Now, academic honesty policy and AI. Don't cheat in this class. Please. Don't make me get admin involved by cheating. Now, AI, this is a big thing where a lot of you guys do like to cheat. If I catch you guys using AI, I'm going to have to report it. Okay. Now, does that mean you can't use AI at all? No, you should read this. Use this as a way to support, maybe help you brainstorm, maybe break down material. But if you're using AI to generate your assignments, it is problematic. That doesn't show me that you're actually learning anything in this course. You're just copying and pasting, and that is it. Now, when you do use AI as a tool to help supplement your work, you have to mention it in your assignments. Like, hey, I use ChatGPT when brainstorming. Or hey, I use Grammarly to check for my spelling and readability. Or you didn't use AI, put no AI use. And remember, I'm a younger professor. I am not dumb. I will most likely get you. Okay? You might be able to get away with it, but you probably won't. Okay? Now, this is just accommodations. We don't have to really go over anything of this. Now, real simple. Let's go over Canvas real quick. Announcements. Expect weekly announcements from me. I'm going to try to post weekly videos for you guys too. Your discussion posts are right here. Obviously, your modules are going to be right here. I'll try to grade everything too within 48 hours. I'm really good at grading. Last semester, I kind of slacked. For these bigger assignments, it might take me more time. Here is this welcome is where you'll see this intro video to me. You'll also see this video as well up in there. Your student support. These are all the modules that we'll talk about during the semester. Sometimes there's links that I like to bring up in class. There's videos that I'll post. Just random information. Your PowerPoints will all be found in here as well. Okay. Your PowerPoints can also all be found in files. Your assignments are obviously here, grades, and that's pretty much it that I have to go over with you guys. Okay. So if you guys have any questions regarding the syllabus, make sure you reach out to me or post on the Q&A. Make sure you watch this video first before you reach out to me. I don't like when people I do something for you guys. I post an announcement, hey, I did this for you. And then people are like, hey, I have a question about this. Well, if you watch the video, it might answer your question. Okay. So, but yeah, your syllabus quiz is up here. You have a couple weeks to do that. You have a couple weeks for your first discussion post. I would suggest sometime during the back end of this week, so like Wednesday, Thursday, start reading chapter 1. Okay, maybe watch this crash course video. I will post one after as well. Read the textbook, go through the PowerPoints. It's important for you guys to kind of stay up to date with this stuff. Okay, so once again, welcome to this course. I look forward to working with all of you. And once again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.